I'm going to propose a policy that we implement on triaging COVID-19 patients. It's not going to be very popular, but I feel very strongly about this. I think if you've ever had a DUI conviction, you should get a second class priority in getting COVID-19 treatment. And you should only get a COVID-19 bed if every non-DUI person has one. And I'm serious about this because I don't understand why in the year 2020 people still drink and drive. I really don't. You can call an Uber. There's so many things you can do. I think in some cases you can even call a tow truck driver to get you and your car home if that's the problem. And come on, people know they're going out to drink, and so they should have taken an Uber to the bar in the first place. I mean, we're talking about reopening the economy right now. People don't drink out of impulse, right? They go out to drink, right? It's not like you're already out and your car is stuck, right? If you go out and you get sick from COVID-19 and you insist on driving your car home under the influence of COVID-19, I can probably understand that, right? You didn't plan to get sick when you went out, right? When I was, many years ago when I was applying for my first job, I wanted to make sure they were going to do a background check, and I wanted to make sure that a case that was dismissed many years ago was actually dismissed. And so I went to check my own criminal background. And in doing so, I learned how easy it was to check somebody's background. You just needed a name and a date of birth. You didn't even need a social security number. And I knew most of my friends' birthdays. And just out of curiosity, I checked a bunch of my friends, and I just see a huge correlation. I saw a lot of all sorts of crap on people's criminal records. Even to this day, sometimes I get involved in the interview process, and I end up having to look at some of this stuff, and I just see a huge correlation between DUIs and just being a general loser. I see all sorts of other convictions, and nothing screams loser as loud as a DUI. And I don't know why we're saving some of these people. In my opinion, if somebody got mangled up while they were drinking and driving, I don't even understand why we put them in the hospital. Why should somebody have to wait longer for a hospital bed just because somebody else drove drunk? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then you got to have a security watching over them so they don't run away from their DUI after they get well in the hospital. I say we just leave them out on the highway after they mangle themselves up after drinking and driving. But that's just me. I don't like drunk drivers.